I'm Dom.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is Truth Serum. Okay, Truth Serum. Should we start a podcast?
I guess.
We're on the clock. We're flying high. Hot takes, headlines, let the truth decide.
Got my kitten heels, lip gloss of fresh, and my medication got me feeling the best.
Every week, better check your phone. I'm gonna read the room. I'm gonna set the tone.
It's something you can feel from your head to your toes. It's a Truth Serum. Are you ready for your dose? It's a Truth Serum. Are you ready for your dose?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I can say morning because when this comes out, because it's a little bit pre-recorded, it will genuinely be out as people can get ready for work today.
Yes.
Which I love.
Awesome. Yes.
This week's and next week's will be out early enough that you can listen to them as you get ready.
Which sounds amazing.
For work.
Yes.
But how are we feeling today, Lauren?
I feel pretty good. Yes. I woke up and took my medication, and then I put on this like cognitive brain game where you like associate the colors and it flashes things up because I needed to turn my brain on. So I'm alert.
I love that. I'm like solemn. I'm very solemn.
What does solemn mean?
I actually don't know. Hold on.
Where you need like a banana.
Define solemn. Spelled it wrong. Very serious, formal, and dignified. Oh. I'm not feeling formal. So I'm going to say this. I'm not feeling solemn, often lacking humor or lightheartedness. Okay, I feel that a little bit. Okay, like this is just like let's hold on first. Let's just address the Raye, the riot, the random item of the episode.
Please.
So behind me, you can see little bracelets and a little elephant for lucky elephant tattoo.
The best.
I got 2 big tattoos on my arm yesterday.
How did you feel going to sleep though? Like, did you feel sore? Like, what did you feel?
No.
You feel good?
Yeah, I just am a hypochondriac, so I get nervous that it's like, did you ever see Bridesmaids?
No.
Rebel Wilson gets a tattoo of like a worm, like a big worm, like with a taco on her back.
Disgusting?
No, and it just like gets extremely infected, like in the movie. So I've always been afraid that like my tattoos are gonna get infected.
Dom, you just I actually do feel sick. That just made me feel sick.
Oh, well, if you feel sick, throw up. As quoted at the Lollapalooza fight we had.
Dom goes, okay, he's screaming in my face, and I'm just
I did not scream in her face.
A loud volume at me.
Yes.
A loud volume at me.
She said, I'm just sick of it. And I said,
then go throw up.
I said, if you're sick, throw up.
Yeah.
Grab a bag. From the flight attendants.
And that snapped me out of it.
If you're sick, take a Dramamine.
Exactly.
But no. Anyway, so I have my adhesive on.
Okay.
But anyway, that's their little bracelets and the little elephant that you get every time you get a tattoo from them. So shout out to them.
They're amazing.
It took, oh my gosh, more pain than I remembered.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this, and I had like 2 hours left. Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah. I forgot that I'm not getting like a little Bible verse on my forearm like I did freshman year of college. Like this is actually like a big shaded tattoo.
Exactly.
And I was
like,
really
going
wow.
in.
There's a few moments where I actually genuinely like almost slipped into a panic attack. Like I was
absolutely.
Like, anyway.
I was trying to talk to him and I was trying to feed him Lay's chips and just
the issue with Lena.
Lay's.
I constantly call you. I've oftentimes accidentally call you Lena and accidentally call Lena Lauren.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't know why.
I don't give a fuck.
But not the first F word on the podcast. Sure.
Foy?
Was it foy?
Yeah.
Okay. Lauren is just so obvious. Like, because I don't know. She was just so obviously trying to distract me, and I was like, this just feels like a skit. She's like, so, what stories do you want to talk about on the podcast tomorrow?
This is not okay, guys. This is not how it happened. I was so bopped because, by the way, I have to just break this thing right now. Going to get a tattoo with someone, like going as a passenger, is the worst experience. I'm sorry. It was so bopped.
Speak your
truth.
It
was literally the most boring experience of all time. Lucky Elephant Tattoo. They had snacks. I was able to move their fan. I was able to plug in my phone.
They had nerd clusters.
They were very accommodating. They were awesome. But the act of going to sit with someone to get a tattoo is awful. And he kept like making these pain faces, and he's like, okay, well, read off more stories. He kept engaging in conversation. I was like, so do I sit on my phone?
Oh, because I genuinely wanted to plan today's episode.
I was trying.
But then the way she communicates, it's like, sure.
I just was trying to stop talking, and then you kept asking me questions, so I was just like nervous.
Yeah, it was just funny. But
anyway.
But you're just like that friend that is able to like go do things for people. So it was very sweet of you to come. I even texted you. I texted you afterwards, and I was like, Thank you for coming.
That was sweet.
Yeah,
I was not expecting that.
Just because it ended up being longer than I thought. Anyway, I'm feeling down today. Hayden Panettiere has died.
Okay.
And I'm like, I was watching clips from the Jay Shetty interview this morning. I had watched clips of it when it, do you know who Jay Shetty is?
Yeah.
I was watching clips of it when it came out, and I just felt so bad for her, but I was so glad that she got to like, I'll say this, I'm glad that she got to do that interview and receive like all of this love and support like in her last, I don't know, how long ago was that interview? Maybe 6 months ago?
It was, I think 3 months ago.
3 months ago? I'm glad that she got to like in her last months, like have all of this love and support from all of these people.
I agree.
Like I would have been sad if, like it would have been worse if she had passed without being able to share all of this and like receive all of this like love and support from people after hearing like her story and stuff.
I completely agree.
So I'm genuinely so sad about it. The fact that her and the other, oh my gosh, what's her name? From Ice Princess.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Did Michelle pass?
Yes. You didn't know that? This year.
When?
This is how you find out. Let me make sure we're talking about the same person. Oh my gosh.
Georgina
she's on Big
Gossip Girl?
Yeah. And she's on Big Mama's House too with Martin Lawrence. That's where I knew her from.
Okay, I did not know that.
You didn't know that till right now?
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Oh my God, I would have warned you.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, that's why I posted the photo of them on my Instagram this morning.
I thought it was just trying to be like a cute, like I watched like Ice Princess or whatever.
No. I do remember though, one of my first traumas is I went to Blockbuster. And I remember my parents were there with us and they were letting me pick the movie. And here's the issue. The movie Ice Princess is not about a princess. Like it's about like ice skating.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? They
were like the left has got him.
Yes. And I remember
they were like, go pick out War.
They were like, go
3000.
pick out a movie. And I was like, and I didn't, So I picked Ice Princess because that's what me and my sister wanted to watch. And it was on Disney. It was on Disney Channel.
Very Disney Channel.
Yeah. And that's why we wanted to watch it.
Exactly.
And then my dad, we ran into friends from church. My dad's friends from church. Like a few dads. And
he switched up, huh?
And he goes, guys, my son just picked out Ice Princess.
Oh,
tell him that. And that's where my trauma started.
Oh my gosh, then the chicken nugget, everything.
Yeah. Which I was like, why was a group of dads going to Blockbuster together? Let's turn that mirror back on you. First of all,
they were headed towards Ice Princess.
Yeah, what were you guys doing?
No, exactly.
Anyway,
they were mad you got it.
So I'll just say I genuinely am like so heartbroken. I'm not, and also we can add this now to the list of conspiracies. Oh, that will be on the next episode. We talk about conspiracies. I'm not going to get into it,
Please
but
don't.
The stuff she talked about on Jay Shetty's podcast, and now we're here. I don't know. It's just hard to not conspiracize. Okay.
I don't know.
It's hard to not like try to build like conspiracies, but I genuinely am just like so sad about this. It's just disgusting and heartbreaking.
And I'll have to look up more of it.
Yeah, but anyway, other than that, if you're listening to this podcast right now, so this one comes out this Thursday, I will be in Austria.
You will.
I'll be in Austria during this episode.
That'll be amazing.
And then our next episode, which we recorded this past weekend, is going to be like a big Q&A. You guys submitted all these questions, and it was honestly, some people in the room said it was our best episode that we've ever recorded. So
I thought it was just so fun because some Q&As are just like, oh, what's your favorite color? Oh, it's blue. Next. Like I felt like we were really engaging and we answered questions.
And you also get to hear the backstory of me and Lauren.
Exactly. It just, I thought it was pretty engaging.
Which I've become aware from you in the last few weeks that people think that we like did this as like a collab.
It is infuriating to me when people are like, oh my gosh, you and Dom have been collabing recently. I'm like, guys, like me and Dom have been best friends for years and years.
This podcast is not two Tulsa creators coming together to make a podcast.
Which is infuriating.
Yeah. I mean, it's people don't know.
Yeah, I know people don't know, but like even every time we're together, they're like, oh my gosh, more of you guys. Like, I can't believe you guys got to link up. I was like, baby,
this
we
is
link up
not a
every
link
day.
up. This is not a link up.
This is not a link up.
Yeah. So you get to hear kind of just like the history. I like how this outfit looks on the podcast today. If you ever watch on YouTube and you see me side-eyeing, it's because there is a monitor, by the way.
Yes, you love that monitor.
Anyway, is there anything else before we get into our weekly or into our truth serums?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
So I wanted to share this important lesson that I learned this past weekend. Okay. So I I'm not going to expose the church I go to, but I go to a church, and I've been more consistent with going because I would just watch online, and Christoph, my husband, would just faithfully go every Sunday. And so he just like looked like a widow every single week, you know, and like people literally did not know I existed into this past year at the church. They were just like,
they're having problems.
They're having
She's
problems.
Not coming to church.
No, exactly. And
it's like, no, she brought somebody to the hospital at 4 a.m. So she slept in.
No, exactly. And so what happens is like I go to church, like blah, blah, blah. I've been more consistent, and partly because of the Krispy, no, it's not Krispy Kreme. It's a certain Daylight Donuts. They bring these donut holes. Of course,
church?
Yes. Of course I'm there for like the Lord. Okay. The Lord. Second, they bring these 2 like big boxes of donut holes, okay? And whenever my husband goes and gets coffee, I grab a coffee cup too, and I go and stuff a bunch of donut holes at the risk of sounding fat.
You show up. Hold on. You show up to the free platter of donut holes at church with a cup from elsewhere to fill up.
With a to-go cup from the corner. So both corners, there's a coffee cup that you grab to get coffee.
At church.
At church. So I go get it, and I sneak over. I look to the left and right. And
you stuff it full.
Okay. So sometimes.
Those sermons get long.
No, they get long.
It.
But this past sermon, I was a little hungrier than normal. I ate them before worship was even over. And I needed a restock. I did. I needed a restock for church. Okay. This is where the life lesson comes in.
Like, not only are they having marital problems, but she also has a gluttony issue.
No, they're like, yes, surely.
That's it.
And so I think I sit down, and I'm just like, okay, I saw a bunch of people like hanging out, watching the sermon from the lobby this time. Like, there was a lot of people hanging out. I was like, they saw me get the first round. Those same people are going to see me leave service and get a refill of these donut holes, okay? And in my seat, I was cemented. I was just like, let me lock in. I was just like, I can't. And then I developed an important thing. I developed my own therapy practice. This is probably already something. But I pictured myself in the lobby getting these donuts from the view of all of the people sitting down. And I was like, if I was sitting down watching this person get a second round of donuts, would I care?
We would say, period. We love her. She's turned.
No, exactly.
Get more.
And so
when mine.
Exactly. And when I sat down, I was just like, I wouldn't even notice, A, or B, I would be like, yes, like I'm inspired by her to go get donuts.
Yeah.
And that got me up to go get a second round.
You're inspiring others, really.
Yeah. So if you're ever, not in this moment, but just in general, if you're like, would this be embarrassing? Would this be this? Would this be this? Sometimes you really would feel embarrassed, by something you're doing. Yeah. So if it's just like, if I go out there topless, like, would the other viewers? Yes.
Yeah.
They would be like, that is embarrassing. You're at a church.
In the
like,
church
what are you
foyer.
doing? Yes.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Getting donuts. Not a big deal. So you should put yourself outside of your body for a second, observe it, and make a decision.
And if you're somebody who would judge them for doing that thing, look inward.
Exactly. It's a 2-part exercise.
Yeah. And this will be a truth serum for me in a future, but like, people look at others through the lens of how they know they are. Does that make sense?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does it? Okay.
It does,
I don't know
but
if
do you want to
exactly.
explain it for the viewer?
Well, just like, for example, if I've somebody who's always like, is everybody talking bad about me? And every time I leave the room, are people talking bad about me? And it's like, oh, are you somebody who talks about people every time they leave the room? Mm-hmm. Like, how you know you are is how you expect other people to be.
Absolutely.
So,
that's good.
I'm giving Jay Shetty today.
No, you are.
Should we get into our truth serums?
Yes.
All right. Truth serums is just something we got to get off our chest. It can be funny, it can be serious, it can be small, it can be big.
Yes.
We welcome all truth serums here.
All.
Mine is very random. There's nothing to like learn from this.
And do I know this truth serum yet?
No.
Okay. I'm excited.
There's nothing to like learn from this. It's just something that I realized about myself when I was driving here today.
Oh.
I physically and mentally cannot succeed at having a mentor. I just can't. I am unable to be mentored. I don't know why. And in this world that we're in, there's so many people like, well, who's your mentor? Who's like, whatever. And they have like people they like look up to. I don't know how to look up to someone. I like physically don't know how.
Yeah.
Because here's the issue for me. This is not coming from a place of pride or ego.
Like you can't be, yeah.
Like it's not like I know it all because I'm not. I
There's
don't know it all.
There's lots of people that you would draw inspiration from that are actually living.
People have inspired me. Here's why. Anybody that I respect enough to be my mentor, I want them to be my friend.
I understand that.
So anybody in my life right now who at one point could have been a mentor is now my best friend.
Okay.
Because I'm like, why would I be mentored by somebody who I don't like and want to talk to? And like, but I've also been the person my whole life where, the teachers, they're my friends. Like, unless they like hated me and like said they were going to jump off the building and throw a table at me. Because I haven't. But like, if there was a cool teacher that I liked, they were my friend. Oh, okay. Like we were talking, we were hanging out during lunch. Like that's how it was. If there was like a boss, like I've become friends with every boss I've ever had became my friend. Like I befriend anyone in positions of power over me that I like. And I'm like the person that
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Is it because you want to even the playing field and just be like, we're now equals and you don't like authority? Or is it because you genuinely like, oh, wait, this is a person. Like, I like powerful people and I'm a powerful person. Like, how is the...
I will be truthfully honest. It has nothing to do with power at all.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was wondering.
I love, like... Not to be SpongeBob SquarePants. I love friendships. Like I love being friends with people that I think are cool.
Yeah, you're so good at making friends, and also too, I feel like it's hard for someone to be your boss because it's like, oh, I want to kiki with him.
Well, that was the other issue. Is every boss I've ever had, you've been one of two things. You've either been like, oh, I really like him, and we become friends.
Yeah.
Or you're so threatened by me that we have issues.
And they want to just when you have a dominant child, like you're like, oh, let me.
They power trip over me.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
So that's always been the two scenarios. And the people that try to power trip over me are never people I would respect enough to be my friend.
That's true.
It's like you didn't even have an opportunity to mentor me because I don't even respect you enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just always been like a problem for me. And you know, people in our circles and our lives and the types of people that we've been around or that I've been around, especially the last like decade, it's just been like, who's mentoring you? Like who's like pouring into you? Like who, that's like the wording. And I just don't have anyone. But I also am not needing it. Like I'm not, I will say this too. Normalize not really having one because if you are surrounded, my friends pour into me as friends and I pour into them as friends. Yeah. Like it is like you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I get inspired by all of my friends.
Exactly.
In different ways. Yeah.
I think that makes sense because I guess as I'm thinking through it, I am very similar to you in that way. I mean, even my ACT tutor, I was like, that's why I got a 20 because we became best friends.
Right.
Like, you know what I
mean?
mean?
Like we're kikiing.
Exactly. Like my nonprofit mentor that was like a, what is it? Like a CEO and like one of the most respected women in Tulsa. She's one of my best friends.
Exactly.
I think probably just like the elders at the church, people that I would never like be in a social group with, just like my if I ever had a therapist, I wouldn't want to be anyone that I run in the same circles with. So I guess that I do have like authority figures that I like go and counsel with. Because I think that is important to have a checkpoint
for sure
with someone.
Yeah, and I have that with my friends. That's why, like with therapy or like BetterHelp. I think that's why I did BetterHelp. This is not an ad; they're not paying me. It's because I'm like, oh, like you are somebody like that literally lives in a completely another state.
Yeah.
Speaking of BetterHelp,
what happened?
So, Lauren's name in my phone is Call Me.
Okay.
I want everyone to see this. I know, like you won't really be able to see it, but you'll kind of be able to see it. Oh wait, let me turn the phone off. Okay, Call Me. Okay, so that is a random woman from Google. I googled woman headshot, and the name is BetterHelp Carol. The reason why this is her name in my phone is because I went on a trip where something kind of traumatic was happening with me and somebody that I was with. And I didn't want them to know that I was texting Lauren about it. And I was like, if her name pops up on the CarPlay, I want it to say BetterHelp Carol so that they can know that I could say I'm texting my therapist. Honestly, from BetterHelp.
Yeah, you're giving people like infidelity tips too instead of like texting the Pizza Hut. They're going to call BetterHelp. Joe.
BetterHelp does not text you.
Yes.
Everyone's always been like, who's BetterHelp, Carol, and why are they texting you? I'm like, just my therapist.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like,
Your mentor.
I'll be like, let me ask Lauren what she's doing. Hey Siri, call BetterHelp, Carol. And they're like, excuse me? Yeah. So anyway, I don't know how to have a mentor, nor am I really wanting one.
Yeah.
Or have I needed one? I think when I go more into my career, I'll probably need that.
Yeah.
But
you'll need something.
Anyway, what's yours?
I love it. Okay, speaking of my pre-truth serum banter with my donuts, okay? Here's my truth serum. Don't ever bring a box of Krispy Kreme donuts to a function that does not have microwave access. Okay?
Yeah.
This is not a mom and pop donut that gets increasingly better throughout the day. It's not one that can like sit and bask in the grease and icing. And it's just like, oh, I bought these donuts at 6 a.m. and they're going to be amazing at 6 p.m. Okay.
You have about 15 seconds.
15 seconds. Okay. And so anytime anyone's ever bought a...
And it's a good 15 seconds too.
It is a good 15 seconds. But me, because of, this is another like neurodivergent thing, is that I need my food to be like scalding. I need my food to be hot. I have to reheat my food.
Which we're so different in that. Like, I love a meal that's been sitting out for a little bit.
You're like, oh, this is a little cold, this pizza. Like,
kind of good.
Like, kind
of
good.
That.
No.
Like, we went to Krispy Kreme, was it yesterday? 2 days ago? I was doing a mukbang.
Oh my gosh, my nightmare.
And
you need to learn the difference between mukbang and ASMR.
Yeah, it was both.
Yeah, you combine it. You're like, mwah, 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 like really like chomping at the bit and chomping on a pile of grass. And I was just real tired. Here's my mukbang. Mwah, mwah. So, go.
Hey, my 1,800 views, it was worth it.
No, it was.
Made like 1 cent.
No, I agree.
Lauren will ask, can we have the fresh ones from the back? And I physically I can't be near it. I can't be near the request because I'm 600 pounds. Like the second it's like, oh, can you please go to the back and get, and you're not big at all. You're smarter than me, obviously. But like if you're like sending them to the back to go underneath like where the oven is and like get the special donuts out, I immediately like, oh, we're Tammy and the sisters. We're the 500.
Absolutely not. For me, I need them to like draw back the curtains on a fresh Sunday morning and get me the ones that were just made. Like I'm like, I know those were just made. And you have the audacity to go to the case at 5 a.m.
Which if you were
That's why she's like, let's go to the drive-thru. I'm like, no, they're gonna get me the case ones. I need to look them in the eye and say, draw back the curtains and give me the fresh ones. Okay.
Which I will say, I prefer a Krispy Kreme donut that has been sitting in a case since 9 a.m.
Disgusting.
I don't know why.
So
I don't want it hot and sticky.
That's why during his mukbang, when he was smacking his lips, and then I took I was like, let me be cute and like, let me see like, okay, it was like, what time was it? Like 11 when we went? Tiddlywinks. It was like 11. It was like 11 when we went. And
what is Tiddlywinks?
That's your high sign. That's what I call your high sign. Tiddlywinks. Yes. Guys, I made him start giving me a high sign.
She didn't want me to say anymore to talk into the mic because it didn't want to sound like I was being demeaning. But I just wanted people to hear her. So she told me to give her a hand signal, and all I know what to do is this.
He does this.
No, it's more like that.
Okay, either way.
And she said tiddlywinks. I don't know why that got me good.
Anyway, so enough with the Krispy Kreme, like enough with the whatever. Please, it has to be at a home. So if you bring it, you have to bring it to the home. You cannot bring it to a workspace event that does not have a plug-in microwave that I can't go and run and nuke it at 9 seconds. Okay, if you have okay, this is gonna sound so fact. Okay, if you have 4 or less, if you have 3 or less, 9 seconds, okay? But if it's 4 or less, you have to...
Are you giving microwave tips for Krispy Kreme donuts?
Yes,
right now?
you have to. If you have like 4 in there, you have to do 14 seconds. Get it down to about 7. Touch it. And then microwave it, and then you have to stop it around 2 seconds. Amy and Tammy. Amy and Tammy. Okay, let's move on.
Oh my God. Imagine being my size, Amy.
You don't know.
You don't know how it is.
So yeah.
All right, so if you've learned anything about us today, it's that It's how long to heat up a donut and how to not have a mentor in your life.
Amazing.
So cheers to that. All right, we're going to get into our weekly doses, which is some pop culture headlines from the week. If you're hearing this on Thursday, we're recording this on Monday. So if anything crazy happens over the next 3 days, and you're wondering why we're not talking about it, that's why. Okay, so I would like to preface my first weekly dose with I'm not a Disney adult. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Am I a Disney adult?
No, you're not a Disney adult, but you'll throw on some ears and get food that's not even good. That's $27 for the pig.
The food is good.
Really?
Have you been at Disneyland?
No.
Speaking of things you don't know, I'm
True.
not telling you how to heat up your donuts.
Oh, that's true.
The Cocoa Puff cold brew,
There's
cream
no
cheese
way
pretzels.
I'm going to like a Cocoa Puff cold brew.
Lauren, I'm actually telling you right now, you would love it.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
All right.
But
Mickey ears.
But I just realized, I think because you're so not Disney, and when I talk about it, it makes me feel like a Disney adult, which I'm like, I'm not.
You're really not. I don't think you are.
But I like things. I'm obsessed with things that are ran really well, and I think Disney is ran so well. Like,
yes.
And they're so creative, and like I do like that.
Yeah.
But if you were to ask me, like, what's the longitude and latitude of the island that Frozen is based off of, and I don't know.
Oh,
like,
no.
I really.
Do people know stuff like that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it was Kristoff's personal hell whenever the movie Frozen came out. And mind you, like Kristoff's like 30 and Frozen came out like 15 years ago or whatever. And no one's heard the name Kristoff apparently until the movie Frozen came out.
I just realized that he shares a name with the guy from Frozen.
Every time I was like, oh yeah,
because Kristoff is like your husband to me. He's not from Frozen.
Yes.
That's so funny.
Yes.
True.
So
those are the only two Kristoffs I know.
They're like, oh my gosh, from Frozen, like every single person I've ever told.
Also, I just think I'm obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with the fact that your husband's name is Christopher.
I know.
I love that. That's turn.
It is.
Okay. So D23 is like basically like the Comic-Con of Disney, and they announce all of the things that are coming out. So I'm just going to list some things that are coming out. Maybe you'll care about some of them, but I'm not going to harp on Disney, everyone. Don't worry. But Disney unveils a wave of major new movies, shows, and theme park attractions at D23. Here are some of them. Okay, here we go. If you care about them, let me know. Okay, so for Disney animations, there's like a hair that keeps like landing on my nose every time we film. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Frozen 3. Okay. November of 2027. Zootopia 3. Live action Tangled. Do you care?
No.
You don't care about live action Tangled at all?
Not 1 cent.
Oh my gosh. Oswald and the Lucky Rabbit. No clue. Bluey movie. Don't care.
I love Bluey.
See, we're just like so
I will
different.
say Bluey, Miss Rachel.
That's why this podcast is great, is we just are different.
Bluey, I might go see that.
Is Bluey based off of Blue's Clues?
No, Bluey, Bingo. When I tell you, these are just like a staple for children.
Okay.
Like they really
But
are.
I thought Bluey was the rebrand of Blue's Clues. I don't know why I thought
not
that.
Not at all.
Okay.
No, these kids have British accents. Also, I think Bluey's a girl.
They're British?
Bluey's a girl.
I'm
Bingari.
so sorry. I did not mean to misgender you. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Pixar.
Who's woke now?
Oh, me.
Yes.
The Incredibles 3. Does that not excite you? It's going to be about how Dash, Violet, and Jack are ready to be the heroes they want to be.
Amazing. Is Jack going to be older? Or is he forever a baby?
No, he grows up.
Does he?
Yeah, he's not forever a baby.
Well, he was a baby in the last. Oh, I guess they were continuing the same story.
I think it was like right after.
Okay.
Coco 2. I actually never seen Coco. Ghost Mark and Hex. I don't know what that is. X-Men cast. I don't care. Avengers Doomsday. I care a little bit. Star Wars new movie.
I love the X-Men.
I've never seen
X-Men. I grew up on X-Men. Like Hugh Jackman was my everything.
Wolverine.
Yes, Wolverine.
Is Wolverine X-Men?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It was the best movie. It was like
Jennifer Lawrence being Blue. Is that X-Men?
Yes.
Okay. Period.
But X-Men, you should watch like X-Men in like the early 2000s. I think it came out in the early 2000s.
Oh, perfect.
But it was crazy because it's like I was allowed to like watch those movies and it was just like so violent, for no reason. But it was such a good story.
For some reason, if it was a superhero movie, you were allowed to watch bad things. For some reason.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's perfect. I won't watch them. Princess Diaries 3.
Okay.
They announced Lilo and Stitch 2, Camp Rock 3. They perform Percy Jackson, the Simpsons movie. Do we care? And then Disney Park announcement. So they're doing a Villains Land at Magic Kingdom. I personally am excited for that.
Oh, really?
A Villains Land, a Monsters Inc. Land.
Okay.
At Hollywood Studios, an Encanto ride, an Avengers campus expansion at Disneyland, Coco ride. Tomorrowland is getting a big reimagining. Disneyland Paris is getting a Lion King attraction, and then Tokyo Disneyland is getting a Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh.
Ride. I personally think all of that is very exciting.
No, I love that.
But Camp Rock 3.
Oh my goodness.
Did you finish it?
I could not. Like I did not finish it.
Guys, I would like to say that I have not watched it yet. I decided I'm going to watch it on my flight to Austria.
There was just a lack of Coke in the movie. I don't support teen Coke use, adult Coke use. I do not support that.
But you're saying Disney Channel is better on drugs.
Yes. And that is a take that, I did steal that from a comment because I did see that.
What I said also was a comment. I want to. We hate TikTok comment humor.
We hate TikTok comment humor, but I will say that it really put me through a thought process because one of my favorite artists' albums, one of his best albums, he was on drugs when he made it. I don't support it, but there is a difference between the albums. I'm happy that he's sober. He's doing better.
I think,
but just Camp Rock 2, her excitement was
right.
Oh, you know what I mean?
I think Camp Rock was good for Big Coke.
Yeah.
There's Big Pharma, but I think Camp Rock was good for Big Coke.
Exactly. And now that they're all sober, good girl, all different, it was just one of the worst movies I've seen in a while.
But I'll say a few things, and again, I haven't seen it. I will say this one thing for me: anything that Jonas Brothers do, I'm gonna like. So I'm down. Yeah. That's how I feel about them. Demi Lovato, I support her so much. I love her so much. And the kids are extremely talented.
I will say the thing is, yes, you need to be good at singing. That is the core of it.
But it's the storyline.
But it is the storyline. I feel like they lost storytelling on Disney.
I wish the story, because even we talked about the grand theme of it or the grand plot is just not exactly what we thought it would be.
I think they're different writers.
Yeah.
And the thing I didn't like about this movie is she pulled up, and so there's something new with Disney now. They used to have a lot of internal dialogue. So let's just say Mitchie pulls up to camp, ready? And they're just this day is gonna be the best, right? Mm-hmm. But now with the new level of Disney Channel acting, the new actress pulled up to camp and she's this is gonna be a summer of memories. And she says it out loud. Imagine you hearing your child in the back seat looking out the window out loud saying, this is about to see a summer of memories.
What's the difference?
One child is literally just daydreaming, just looking out the window. You can see on her face, either they
oh, she didn't say it out loud.
She didn't, Mitchie, things, old Disney would just not say certain things out loud. But
I get what you're saying.
By how good of an actor, their facial expressions.
They didn't need words.
They didn't need words.
I get what you're saying.
Or they'll say something of Mitchie was excited. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, say something.
So the reason they do that nowadays is because of phones. So they're writing all TV, Netflix will notice this too. They write things because people aren't paying attention to the story. And so they have to say things. So if people aren't looking at the screen. Right, so they have to be reminded of what that, or told what the actual story is.
Are you serious?
Yes. That's exactly what's going on.
See, guys, put down your phone, or if I am on my phone, I will rewind the entire scene 15 times.
Oh my gosh, the amount of times that Lauren will miss one word, we have to watch the whole scene over again.
I'm just guys, I was I missed the word.
I guess that makes sense. That's unfortunate.
That is insane. Y'all, put down your phones.
Put down your phones for Mitchie. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it for Mitchie's mom. I'm gonna watch it for Joe Jonas. Those are the two characters I care about the most. So
it just looked like they needed a quick check, and
I'll say this: let the writers of this not write the Cheetah Girls reboot.
Please, I'm begging them.
But the thing is I've just Demi's so good at Demi is so good at highlighting the past, and so is the Jonas Brothers. They're really good at the eras of it all. Yeah. So I'm kind of shocked because I know they produced it, but I guess they didn't write it. So
there's I think towards the end, I watched a little spoiler because I'm just like, oh, let me see what happens at the end. I think that there's
Are you about to spoil it?
No.
Okay.
I think there's just some elements to where they tie in some like nostalgia type.
Because I know that she says she's really good. Like
Really?
she says that
Yeah.
later on. But I'm like, okay, love that. But
yeah, so things like that. But I'm just like, you can't get away from now. Okay, Aaron's gonna send me on a rabbit hole, and I'm gonna look at that now.
Oh, same.
Because I've been so angry at that. I'm just like, why are you guys like
radical narration?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go to the next weekly dose.
Okay. So mine.
Which Lauren's only doing one story today, and I'll do two.
Oh my gosh, my dad just sent me. Makes me very sad. Your mom and I loved her. Sent me Hayden Panettiere's thing.
That is so sad. She's the reason I got skin ID, Neutrogena skin ID.
Oh my gosh.
But Neutrogena better not say a word about her, by the way, because apparently they did her real dirty.
Really?
Oh yeah, I think what I heard, I have not watched, is that Neutrogena is a big part of her trauma.
Really?
But I will say, because of that commercial and her splashing that water on her face in slow motion, I got Neutrogena skin ID. I did. So
It
didn't work. So don't use it.
No. Oh my gosh. Okay, that makes me really sad. Let me go back to my. Okay, so my first one is
Your only one.
Woods. Jordyn Woods and Carl Anthony Towns got married this past weekend.
We're Jordyn Woods stands over here.
We are.
Like truly.
And
you've never wavered.
Ever. Never. And here's my thing about it is that what made me so happy in this moment is that like whenever the whole thing with the Kardashians like happened, the Black community like really stepped up and was just like, okay, like we are going to take care of you, Jordyn, support you no matter what, and genuinely like you need to not just be a background character that just goes off, you know. Mm-hmm. And so all of our support and attention went towards her, and it carried, and she just has not let us down.
No,
she has
not
just
at all.
Elevated her life. Like she has just like been so amazing and wonderful, you know what I mean? And she was able to like thrive and didn't suffer a worldwide like cancellation, whatever. Yes, and she was the blueprint.
And shout out to the Smiths for like seeing that in her from the jump. I will give them that.
It was hard because like I feel like during that whole thing, like the whole Chris Rock and I don't want to bring that to people's attention again, but Chris Rock and Will Smith thing happened, and then the whole cheating thing with Jada Pinkett Smith came out. Like there was just so much that was like. It was almost kind of tricky for her to be on Red Table Talk at that time, but I'm just glad they ended up doing it.
Was that all at the same time?
It was all near the same time.
There was an era where I was hearing things about Will and Jada Pinkett Smith that I was like, I did not ask for this.
Exactly.
We were knowing what they had for dinner.
Like
we were knowing
everything.
the temperature that they have their thermostat at in their living room. Like it was just like a lot of information.
It was so
I also
much.
will say this. I love a hyphen.
What's a hyphen?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh, me too.
Like
I love Pinkett
that.
Smith.
I love Pinkett Smith. But they were there, which I love. Jada Pinkett was there. I saw Jaden was there.
Yeah.
Also, I just think it's so turned that I'm sure you know this, but like, is there thunder rolling outside? Do you guys hear that?
I think so.
Is that thunder?
I think so.
Oh, God. Oh, period.
Oh.
How it's Will and Jada, and then the kids are Willow and Jaden.
I love that.
That's turn.
Yeah, that is.
But also, Nick Olandria was there together.
Really?
Nick
Together?
and Olandria were, yes.
Like they're back together?
I don't know. They were standing next to each other, which I mean, I guess is fine.
So
but they both were invited and they both stood. I don't know. It's just interesting to me.
Also, speaking of like Jordyn Woods, so Kylie and Stassi, someone even texted me. Like I guess I'm just like really certified.
Because Stassi didn't go to her birthday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So Stassi was working, and then everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, like, are they not friends anymore? Or whatever." Like, I think we already talked about like you can have other friends, you know. But yeah, they were at the wedding together, of course.
Yeah,
and
obviously
all of
they're
their friend
good, but I
group,
am like Stassi, get to Kylie's birthday. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm just like, get there.
I understand.
I just like when they're together.
I know. Things happen.
But wait, so Stassi and Kylie were at Jordyn's wedding?
Yes, they were there. Yeah. Which my only frustration I had with Stassi, if you're seeing this, Stassi, I'm over it. But she did go on Call Her Daddy and was just like talking about Jordyn when she's like, Alex Cooper was being messy and she's like, okay, how do you stand with Jordyn Woods? And then she's like, I have my own personal problems with her. Like, aside from the Khloe Kardashian situation, like I have my own personal beefs. Like, we're not friends. And then, you know what I mean?
But do you know what those are?
I don't. But
so you can't side.
I'm over it now.
Okay, good.
But I'm just saying, it's just like I've just always been Team Jordyn. So it's just like.
Do you not like Alex Cooper? I hear a tone every time you talk about her. I
don't know how I feel about her. But the thing is like, I will say
I
this.
like her.
I will not talk about her right now because she is pregnant.
Oh.
When she gives birth, I will speak my mind. But I'm not about to speak
I'm not going to talk about a pregnant woman. I'm not going to. Because I only say that because apparently.
I will give her 3 to 6 months. Actually, she is safe for about a year.
Postpartum, yeah. I was going to say give her time.
She's safe for about a year from me.
She did start all of this while pregnant on herself, though, I will say.
What'd you say?
When she posted that video to Alex Earl, she was pregnant.
Really?
Yeah, I was kind of like, dang. Like, I would just like wait a little bit.
Yeah, I would have waited, but
But she seems pretty unfazed. I really like Alex Cooper. I have no problems with either of them. I gravitate more towards liking Alex Cooper more than Alex Earl, and I know that is an unpopular opinion. Doesn't mean I don't like Alex Earl. I genuinely like both
versions
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I genuinely like both of them. I heard that her drink business, they shut it down.
Unwell.
The Unwell.
Well, it sucks because
I'm not going to drink something called Unwell. Sorry. I'm not going to consume something that's called Unwell.
I think, and the thing is like your thought is how everyone on TikTok felt. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you stole it from TikTok.
Sorry, I have not seen that.
No, but I think TikTok, Instagram, like whenever they did the launch, like it was an influx of people that were like, we're not going to drink something called Unwell.
Oh, really?
So in that moment,
I was not trying to reheat TikTok's nachos, but that take, by the way.
But with that too, like if I was Alex Cooper, I would have in that moment made it a big social media moment to be like, let me change the name or like come up with the best name.
It's like when Kim Kardashian changed because it wasn't Skims originally.
I love a sweepstakes. So if she would have said like, enter in, give me the best name, and then you'll get blank.
A sweepstakes. That's on my list of words I hate.
I love a sweepstakes.
I like a sweepstakes. Like remember the Danimals? Oh
my goodness.
My God.
Yeah.
That's so Sweet Life sweepstakes.
I feel like you won that as a child.
Here's my hot take. Who won the Danimals Sweet Life of Zach and Cody sweepstakes? Come to the front.
Come to the front.
Because I am fully convinced that no one won.
That's on your list of conspiracies.
No one won.
No, they just wanted to collect all of our data.
They just wanted to collect. And I will say this. One thing I'll say about Tanya DeMeo, she was letting me buy the Danimals. I will give my mom that one thing. She let me buy the Danimals. I would have dreams about Zach and Cody. And that I was friends with them, and I would wake up and realize it was a dream, and I would bawl my eyes out. It was about them and Joe Jonas. I would have dreams that I was friends with them, and then I would wake up and it wasn't true, and I would cry. And I was so young. What I would do when I knew the dream was about to end, I would run up to them and hug them and hold them and think that when I wake up, they would be there. Should I go to the doctor?
I think you should get a mentor. Okay.
No, sorry, but also say no one won it.
Also, what's the other yogurt brand? I was not allowed to have Danimals. Just
Yo
like
Plate?
I was, maybe
Yo Plate.
I was Go-Gurt.
Go-Gurt.
Is that from Yo Plate?
Go-Gurt. I don't know.
I will say this.
I had both.
I will say this. I was not allowed to just eat ice cream during the week, but a Go-Gurt in the freezer. Was my soft serve. Like it was the most amazing thing ever. You need to try that.
I love that.
I don't know if they still make them.
But also to say, congrats to Jordyn Woods. Woo. Okay, really quickly, the last weekly dose we'll do. I care so much about this. Michael B. Jordan and Raye sparked dating rumors after Six Flags outing. The actor and singer were spotted riding roller coasters together in Los Angeles, prompting fans to wonder if Hollywood has a new couple. I would just like to say this: ship.
Love them.
Ship.
I would love that.
Ship.
Yeah.
Like, Michael B. Jordan, love him, no notes. Raye, love her, no notes. Like, please get married forever.
He has a type of very classy women. Like he's like Lori Harvey
man.
was so, and he is so classy.
Yeah.
Like he is like
have 100 kids. Like be together forever.
You watch Sinners, right?
I haven't.
Okay,
I haven't.
That's on your movie.
I haven't seen Sinners because I was waiting to watch it with somebody, and then they watched it without me, and I was like so mad.
Really?
Yeah.
Annoying. You can watch it with me and Kristoff.
Because I will say this, like I could see Michael B. Jordan being James Bond.
Yeah.
I need a Michael B. Jordan. I'm putting this in the air right now. I need a Michael B. Jordan James Bond
with Raye.
With a Raye soundtrack.
With a Raye soundtrack, or as a Raye Bond girl?
Soundtrack. Sorry.
Soundtrack.
Yeah.
Who would be the Bond girl for you?
Zoe Kravitz. Please, like,
Okay,
like,
I could see this.
Am I not eating right now?
No, you are. I'll see this.
Yeah.
We're gonna clip it later and stitch it just like Keke Palmer.
Yep.
She should thank us for her.
I agree.
Yeah. No, everything she has, she built.
Sorry. Brooks Nader. No?
The one that flashed her father?
I disagree with that. She did that, but I'm sorry it would eat.
Okay.
But
crazy.
Just throwing that out there. Can there be two Bond girls?
I don't want a Bond girl that flashes her father. Sorry. I'm sorry. Have some.
Okay. We're going to get to our ICUs, which our ICUs are just things that we have beat to death there in the ICU, like literally beep, beep, beep. Like we just have used and abused them because we love it so much. It can be things from the past, the present. It could be music. It can be apps on our phones. It could be anything. Mm-hmm. You can go first.
Oh, really?
Or do you want me to go first?
Go first.
Do you have your ICU?
I do.
Okay.
I just have to find it in my notes.
You're like, I don't. I have to come up with one.
No.
Okay. This album is having a resurgence, and I would like to just say that I've been at the restaurant. I've been there. The second it came out, I was obsessed with it. Mm-hmm. I've been obsessed with her since her first solo single came out. My ICU is XOXO, the album by Camila Cabello. My ICU could also just be Camila Cabello as a whole. Mm-hmm. Never Be the Same is one of the best songs on the planet. Nicotine, heroin, morphine. Heroin? Yeah.
Heroin,
morphine. Suddenly, I'm a fiend, and you're all I need. All I need.
I thought we were promoting drugs on this.
All I need. Honestly, that song was good for big heroin.
It was.
Like but even her original, I know that she doesn't like, and I'm crying in the club. Hey, hey, let the beat go away.
Same song?
She doesn't like that song? No, but that was her like first single. Like that song went triple platinum in my Chrysler 300 in high school. It really did. Then she released Oh My God with Quavo. Amazing song. And Havana Unana. And then obviously Havana Unana really took off. But I'm sorry, I was still on OMG.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But anyway, all her songs are like, even like she has a song about her dad on her like romance album that is literally like, I don't know why it's not sung at every wedding ever. You were the first man that really loved me. And then she has a song on the album, Living Proof. Amazing song. But XOXO, Dade County Dreamin'.
I will say this. This
I'm
album.
gonna tell you when the streets ain't pretty. I'm gonna get it poppin'. Like XOXO is so good. Boat, you were the best of all time. June Gloom.
Best
June
of all
Gloom.
time. BOAT.
Boat. June Gloom. June Fog. You might as well say meet me in Montauk. She is, when she dyed that hair platinum blonde, I knew it was about to go down. I love it, LUV. And here's the thing, the only reason it didn't get the love is because Brat came out and people were saying that she was trying to reheat Charlie. They are completely different vibes, it is not the same.
I will say things need moments, because even if she was trying to call back to the 2010s and draw inspiration, whatever, now that like Slater is really popular, and who else is really popular?
I love Slater too.
There's people that like are doing 2010s type of stuff, and since
Brandon
people love
Chanel's
it,
is so good.
Yes, I agree. I like that.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, you played it for me the other day in the car. You're like, have you heard it?
Well, there's so many times you're like, I love that. And I'm like, have you heard it? You're like, no. I do that too, though.
It's a transition statement for me. So is exactly. But anyway, let me lose my train of thought.
Sorry, Slater. All these new people are coming out. All these new people,
stuff. Which it's like sometimes things need a moment of like an album needs appreciation. That's why you need to always put out a body of work, because even if it doesn't pop off right now, just like if no one watches our podcast, I mean, have a lot of people watching our podcast,
and I'm very thankful for them.
I'm very thankful for every person. But
there's going to come a point.
There's going to come a point that if this pops off, whatever, like you want to pop off with a body of work out, instead of it just being like you're popular, whatever, and then no one cares. So with Camila Cabello, the fact that this was resurfacing,
I love a body of work.
She has so much. Bow. She has a bow.
I love a bow. Throw it back a bow.
Yes.
And I tell them, throw it back a bow. Do you remember that song?
Yes.
Throw it back a bow. BOW. They were talking about body of work.
Yes, they were.
Yeah. But throw it back a body of work. But
yes.
XOXO is so good. The deluxe version with Godspeed. And
Baby Pink.
And then I don't know, got a new hobby. I love loving a song, and and I don't know the words.
Yeah.
But I sing along like this. I don't want to got a new body. I don't want to Versace. I don't want to my.
It's been out for 2 years.
I'm sorry. I don't know that's my baby and shoddy. It's like a calamari. My favorite song.
I love that.
So that's my ICU. It's been in the ICU since it came out. Boat is one of the best songs I've ever written. And that live version, you're right in the big time.
I love that.
Anyway.
I'm excited for your album to come out. Are you releasing an album?
No.
No. Spoiler.
So what's your ICU?
Exactly. My ICU is as such. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I'm not releasing like a 12-track album next spring.
Guys, I will say this. I need to talk about this really quick. I have heard, how many songs have I heard?
Finished, actually really only 2.
Unfinished. How about total?
5.
5. He has 12 songs coming out. These will be the 12 best songs you've ever heard in your life.
It is my body of work. It's my bow.
It is things that you've pulled from literally years.
Oh yeah, like one of these songs I made 4 years ago.
Yes. He is such an incredible artist, and it's unreal. Like, I'm not just saying that. If you were awful, I would tell you, correct you in private. I would be like, you're so awful.
Right.
But you are wonderful, and I cannot wait.
Thank you.
So I'm on the train before.
Thank you.
Okay.
Which ICU?
Stop watching Gilmore Girls.
Wait, that's not... That's a truth serum.
That's a truth serum. Well, okay.
So maybe it's not your ICU.
Something I've been beating to death.
This is your. It's alive and well because you have not beat it to death at all. It's like it's brand new.
Well, to me, maybe
you're alive and well.
Yes. Huh?
Because you're saying stop watching Gilmore Girls. If this was an ICU, that would mean Gilmore Girls would be you love it.
No, it's it's a concept I've been beating to death recently.
Hating Gilmore Girls.
Yes. That's why I told people to stop.
Okay. You said it like a truth
Concept
serum.
clues.
You said it like a truth. Hold on. Concept clues?
I hate when you like try to be rude to someone and you mess up.
Yeah, with your back. Like, you need to fix your posture.
Yes. Context clues.
Hating Gilmore Girls.
I hate Gilmore Girls, okay?
Okay. So but do you understand how that sounds like a truth serum, not an ICU?
I do, but
hating Gilmore Girls is your ICU.
Let us know in the comments, guys.
People don't care. They just want to hear us talk.
Nice. Okay. I hate Gilmore Girls.
Okay, keep going. I've never seen one lick.
Okay.
I just know that one woman's in it. She's also in the pacifier.
So stop watching it. And the reason I say this is that there are so many like better shows out there, like genuinely so many. That fall, cozy, amazing vibes. There are so many better shows out there. And so when I watch Gilmore Girls, I want to pull my hair out because I listen to the mom in that show, and no shade to the mom, like the person in real life. I listen to her, and she is one of the most self-absorbed women that I've ever encountered in my life. I won't say ever met.
A self-absorbed mom.
So watch this. Say something. Tell me about your day.
So like I woke up this morning and
I woke up so early this morning. Then I went over to Luke's and I went and got a cup of coffee, and then Rory. Oh my gosh, she's been stressing me out because she goes to Chilton. And then
okay. And then I went to Quick Trip to get an Alani.
Oh yeah, Alani's. Oh my gosh, this is so bad for your brain. I need to go talk to Suki. Anyway, I gotta go do this.
And then I went to go record my podcast that I have.
Oh, podcast? Oh my gosh. Like, I love podcasting. I was telling Rory with her big brain, and also I hate my mom. She's so annoying. Literally, the whole time. No one can get a word in. She's self-absorbed. Like, Rory is disrespectful. She makes awful decisions without true accountability. She gets so mad at her mom, like Emily, for everything. And Emily just tries to tell her, when someone tries to tell you the truth about things in life, and you're like, I want to do this on my own. I'm not going to listen to my mom and dad. Like, not in the way that like you do it.
But in a way of like Manu from Lemonade Mouth didn't want to wear her Indian garb.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Of a way, this is like, I want to figure this out with my baby. So I'm going to do this up. She's so self-absorbed, and she talks
I don't like
so
a self-absorbed
fast.
mom.
She is so awful and annoying, and so listening to her is like nails on a chalkboard. And I have watched through the end because I was like,
wow.
Yeah, because everyone's like, you need a fall show. I will replace it with this is just 2 quick ones. Watch Desperate Housewives, different than Real Housewives.
Yeah.
And watch Heart of Dixie, and comment other fall shows.
Period. I have nothing to say on Gilmore Girls other than I know that woman was also in The Pacifier with Vin Diesel.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you never seen that?
I don't remember.
Oh, it's so good.
Anyway.
But period.
Just can't stand.
Gilmore Girls is over party.
It is.
Okay, I know. I'm really quick. What time do you need to leave?
By 45.
Are we okay to go just like 5 minutes longer? Okay.
Are we good on time?
It's just 8:30.
perfect.
We have 5. Okay,
Yeah.
great. All right, we're gonna go into our We Need to Talks, which is our advice segment, which you can submit in our DMs on the Truth Serum Pod Instagram or our personal DMs, or you can email truthserumpodofficial@gmail.com. We're gonna go through. Okay, here's the first one. I've been dating my boyfriend for almost 2 years, and he's always told me that his ex cheated on him, and that's why their relationship ended. Last week, I was at dinner with one of his friends, and she casually mentioned that he was the one who cheated. When I asked my boyfriend about it, he said his friend was confused and that it happened years ago. I apologize.
It's okay. We'll cut it out.
We don't have to. Guys, something has been happening lately where I don't know a burp is coming until it's out. Like, my body is giving me no warning.
Sick.
No, it's not on purpose.
Yeah, it just grossed me out.
Confused that I'm now I'm wondering what else about the relationship he's lied about. Do I confront him again or just let it go? I mean, of course you have to confront it. This person accidentally told you, like, it's not like you guys had this secret meeting about how your boyfriend's awful. You'd be like, yeah, like she mentioned it and like it kind of sounded different than the story you told me.
Okay. I would say 2 things. One is if this is true, let's just say he cheated on his last partner, whatever. I don't like people who tell people things without asking. Let's just say like they're meeting and be like, oh, my girlfriend cheated on me and I'm having issues, whatever. Like, you did not have to offer up untrue information. And I feel like it's such a trend. But
what if it's true?
Huh?
What if it's true information?
I know. Well, I'm saying in the case of like, let's just say he did the cheating and he just didn't want the girl to like ever find out.
Oh, you're talking about the boyfriend.
The boyfriend.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the friend that told her.
No,
sorry,
the boyfriend.
Yeah.
I was just saying like, I don't like
you don't have to go out of your way to cover a lie.
I don't like when people go out of their way to cover a lie.
Yes, I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
At all. So in this situation, it's just like,
she has to confront it though.
Yeah, I mean, but if he says, like, oh, I think she did confront it.
No, she's asking if she should. Do I confront him again? Do I confront him again?
Again, she's already confronted it.
Oh. If there's no other problems in your relationship, let it go.
I would let it go.
Sorry. Yeah.
I just feel like because people can be confused about stuff, I'm not like defending anyone here, but I'm just saying like if he has for the last 2 years not giving you any other reason to doubt any whatever, don't let little comments, you know what I mean?
Interfere with something good because people can change.
Yes.
I do think once a cheater. I think once a cheater, always a cheater on, I do think that with that person.
Yeah.
I think if he cheated on, like, I think if somebody's cheated in a past relationship, that doesn't mean they'll cheat in this relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
I think if somebody cheats in a relationship, they will cheat on that person again.
You think so?
I do.
Okay.
That's just me.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I don't agree with that sentiment, and not like it's not a personalized message, but I have just seen it so much over time of like if someone like makes a mistake, it comes down to the root of the person.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? It is the person.
I get that.
You know what I mean? Because things happen, isolation happens. Like, you know what I mean? There's just so much we don't know.
But go on his phone, and if he's getting texted by BetterHelp Carol, it's probably cheating on you.
Exactly.
My best friend and I have always joked that we would be each other's maids of honor, and when we got married. Hey, do you understand? Sorry. My best friend and I have always joked that we would be each other's maids of honor when we got married. She recently got engaged and asked me to be a bridesmaid, but then told me someone else would be her maid of honor because they've been closer lately. I tried to be happy for her, but honestly, I'm devastated. The person she chose is someone she met less than a year ago. I don't want to make her wedding about me, but I'm starting to wonder if our friendship means as much to her as it does to me. Should I say something or just accept it? Definitely don't say a word. You're still a bridesmaid, and that's still an honor. I also think that we have to normalize people that have been around for a less amount of time being closer than people with history.
I agree.
It just happens.
I agree.
It happens to everyone. Mm-hmm. I only say that because I've been the new friend that gets close within a year, and the person who's been there for a long time is like mad at me.
Exactly.
So You're still a bridesmaid.
Exactly.
Just don't make her your maid of honor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, find a new, hot, cool friend.
Or the thing is if you genuinely, that two things can coexist. If you genuinely want her as your maid of honor and still feel like that's your closest person,
then
still ask her.
Okay, I hear
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, don't let pettiness and jealousy and all of that come between like who you want standing next to you on your day.
Yeah, and also like growing up is realizing like who you have next to you on your wedding day. Like, yes, it matters that day, but it doesn't matter a week later.
Yeah.
Like if your
day.
friendship with her can last longer than this girl, and then they'll look back and be like, wow, you should have been my maid of honor. Like, you're not going to care.
Exactly. We're not invalidating your feelings. You can be upset about it, but don't ruin her
act on it.
experience. And please don't project it onto her.
There's lights at the end of the tunnel. This is not the end.
I agree.
A friend of mine has been dating the same guy for almost a year, and she constantly complains about him to me. She tells me he's lazy, doesn't help around the house, never wants to go anywhere, and that she's basically miserable. I've spent months listening to her and telling her she deserves better. Last weekend, she asked me what I honestly thought she should do. So I told her I thought she should leave him. She immediately got defensive and hasn't spoken to me since. Apparently, she's only wanted me to listen and not give an opinion. Am I actually a bad friend here? I've been in this situation so many times. If there's anything that I have learned in my life, it is that when people break up, 9 times out of 10, it is not the end.
Yeah.
So don't spill all your opinions.
Exactly.
Because then they get back together and then you're the one who like said that they were like the worst person ever. I've been in that position so many times. Something that me and Lauren do with each other and with other people is you have to ask in a moment, are you wanting support or are you wanting my opinion? Because if you're wanting support, I'll convince you that he's the best boyfriend in the whole world.
Yeah.
If you're wanting my opinion, I will explain to you why you need to be done.
Exactly.
So I think just like start asking like, hey, do you want support or my honest opinion?
Exactly.
Because if they say, I want your honest opinion, they cannot be mad at you. They asked.
Yeah. That's true.
I ate that.
No, you did.
Do you need to say anything else on
No.
that? All right, I'm a guy in my late 20s and all of my friends are getting married, buying houses, and having kids. I'm genuinely happy for them, but lately I feel like I'm falling behind. My parents constantly ask when I'm going to settle down, and I've started dating girls I don't even really like just because they seem like marriage material. I recently went on a date with an amazing girl and realized I wasn't attracted to her, but I almost convinced myself to keep seeing her because I'm tired of being single. Is it better to wait for the right person or start being more realistic about what I want?
We have, just as a society, guys, it's different for women and their biological clock. I understand that. And then you can consult with your doctor and like all of that. But your 20s is not your everything. And it is not, it should be your time to genuinely, and this is two people that are almost 30, time to figure everything out. Because you just left a job that you've been out for forever, starting new things.
I have never felt that pressure. Like, I remember saying when I was 16, 17 years old, I want to get married when I'm 35. Like that is what I wanted. And I turned 29 this year. We turn 30 next year, which is crazy. But like your 20s, in my opinion, unless you find somebody that you obviously want to be with, your 20s are for being single and figuring it out and having fun and like having jobs that you kind of don't really like, but going on trips that are fun. And like that's what your 20s are for. Unless you find somebody that you want to settle down with, like the 30s are the new 20s. And like I feel like your 50s are your new 30s. Like for guys, at least. I understand women with the biological clocks, it's different. But do not be with a girl because she's marriage material and you don't even like her.
Exactly.
Don't do that to her. You are fine.
You were taking her away from someone else that is ready,
that genuinely really wants her.
That genuinely really wants. Just take your time, figure yourself out, and honestly, just like, I know everyone wants to give this advice, but just look inward and like figure out and how to be a better partner like for someone in the future. Don't wait till you're in a relationship to start building and be like, okay, well, let me figure out my quirks. Like, get prepared now. And I'm just like, I would get married my dad had me at like 39. You know what I mean? 39 to 40. Like, I'm just like, it does not matter. Yeah,
and I will say this, and I'm not speaking this over my friends who got married young, because I have a lot of friends who got married young and they're in amazing marriages. The amount of divorces that I've seen from my friends who got married when I was in college, it's a lot. And I would much rather be single right now than already divorced. And that's not judging. Like, I think it's okay. Like,
but it's like you didn't want to jump, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jump into something. And it was just it's such a different day and age now than it was, because there was such a pressure like 10, 15 years ago of it being like, oh, you're already a certain age. Okay, look around, like have a child, whatever. But I feel like now we're in like we can chill phase, you know?
Yes. I have one more. There's two more, but we'll just do one. Do you want to do somebody who went through a rough breakup or somebody? I'm going to do this one because it sounds like something I submitted. My best friend has been dating a girl who I genuinely don't like. She's rude to everyone, constantly starts arguments, and has basically isolated him from our friend group. I've tried telling him how I feel, but he always gets defensive and says that we are just jealous that he doesn't hang out with us anymore. Last weekend, she told him she doesn't want him hanging out with me anymore, and he actually stopped responding to any text that I sent him. At this point, do I keep trying to save the friendship or accept that he is just going to choose his relationship? This literally sounds like I could have submitted it, not from anything recent, but I went through this so many times in college where my guy friends who are genuinely incredible start dating like the meanest women ever. Like I went through that a lot.
I hate when someone gets in a relationship and it changes their dynamic with everyone.
Yeah. And of course, I'm always the one to be like, hey, she's kind of like mean to everyone. She's mean to your girlfriends. She's mean to like everyone. Like she's isolated you from the whole friend group. And also this can happen both ways. Guys do that to girls just as much, if not more often.
Yeah,
but I've experienced it from this like male perspective. And you do kind of just have to let him choose her, because if their relationship ends, he will run back to his friends. And if they end up being together forever, it's like you need to start moving on.
And in those situations,
but you can have a conversation where you're like,
it,
I'm accepting this. Like, I don't like, you can communicate it to him.
Unless you're witnessing abuse of him, like just genuine, like he's being emotionally berated all day, like every day, like being physically harmed. You know what I'm saying? Then you can step in. But it is unfortunately sometimes a canon event of stepping back and watching your friend like go through that, because you don't want to ruin a friendship through all of this. And also too, if you're in a relationship, I will just say this, this is my last thing I'll say. If you're in a relationship and you're noticing, you're looking around and you are isolated now, your friendships have all dissipated. Like you don't see your family as much. You're doing all stuff, and all of that is just with your
too often.
Yes, just with your partner. You have to stop and think, like, is this the right relationship for me to be in? Is it my partner?
That is the fruit of your relationship. Is no more friends, no more worse relationships with your family.
Doing less.
And there's been so many times, I'm not saying this is every time, but I've seen it happen. That is the first step of later on within a marriage, actual abuse.
Yeah.
Isolating you from your friends, isolating you from your family.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem that bad right now, but
it'll build and get
years into a relationship. It's like, oh, you're now completely alone.
Exactly.
And this person is now your everything, and that's what they wanted all along.
So exactly. So early on, look and be like, am I self-isolating because I'm just like so enamored by this person, which is a thing in itself. Like you don't need to make someone else your world, because that will end up being awful too.
The healthiest marriages that I see right now from my friends are people who still have all their friends. And
so
they're
have all their
involved
friends,
and
they
they're
have
around.
hobbies, they have their life, things like that. And they're invested in other things, and also giving time to their relationship, you know? So
being codependent is not healthy. It's just tragic.
It is.
Yeah.
It never works
And
out
I'm a codependent person, so that's coming from a codependent person.
Yeah.
Okay, that's True Serum. If you're seeing my pics in Austria, please like them. And
like, reshare, comment.
Yeah, and say you like my tattoo.
Exactly.
All right.
Thank you.
See you next week for our Q&A.
Exactly. Bye, guys.